Jai Shiva. How to increase your pranic energy? What depletes it in the first place? A lot of pranic energy is depleted by working out, living life, just whatever you are doing. It depletes your pranic energy, whatever you do. But that's hardly 1% of it is depleted. 1% of pranic energy, even less than 1% of pranic energy, is depleted by living life, by doing mundane things. Cooking food, doing groceries, paying your bills, running here and there, doing chores, driving, taking shower, brushing your teeth. All that is less of a cause of depleting the pranic energy. Indulging into sexual intercourse depletes pranic energy for men, not for women. The ovum is not released in women while having intercourse. So their pranic energy is not depleted by having sex. In men, pranic energy is depleted by having sex because the seed of life, the sperms, are released or have gone out of your body. Now, more pranic energy will be needed to make them again. In women, pranic energy is depleted severely when they are having their menstrual cycle. Okay? But women cannot escape that. It has to happen, and it is the way, it's the nature of life. It's a normal thing to happen. That the ovum, if it is not being used to create a child in them, then it will be released from the body. And while releasing it, they lose pranic energy. And then also, when the ovulation is happening in them, when a new ovum is being produced, then also body is consuming the very high pranic energy at that time as well. Okay? So these are two things that depletes pranic energy, but women have no weight, no control over it. So that's not even the thing to, bother about. Don't try to stop your periods at all. Don't try to mess or play with your menstrual cycle at all. It's a nature's course, let it happen, okay? But yes, touching lot of people, those who are so damn crazy, have so many hardened and solidified mental, emotional, behavioral patterns, that makes you lose your pranic energy, whether you are a man or you are a woman. Having sex with people, those who have multiple partners, makes you lose your pranic energy very fast, whether you are a man or you are a woman. Being in the company of crazy people, complaining people, listening to someone's rant all the time, makes you deplete your pranic energy. You are drained of your pranic energy in the company of so-called negative people, narcissist people, and all kinds of negative and bad people. Whatever the labels are for them, makes you lose your pranic energy. If somebody is angry around you all the time, throwing fits and tantrums all the time, it depletes your pranic energy. And sometimes, most of the time actually, they are the family members in the house. So there is no way for you to run away from them. If it's a possibility, I would say go ahead. Run away. Your first duty is towards your Atma, towards your sanity, keeping yourself sane. If you are not helping yourself, you can never help anybody else. Okay? So figure out ways to dodge them, figure out ways to stay away from them, figure out ways to give yourself a time out from them that depletes your pranic energy. So these are all the external causes that depletes your pranic energy. One major internal cause that depletes your pranic energy is when you are in that negative state of mind. In your head you are beating somebody or yourself. In your head you are cursing somebody or yourself. In your head you are angry about something for a long time. In your head you are, just very sad, or you are in grief, you are in some sort of depression, you can say. That depletes your pranic energy. Any negative emotion arising within you, happening within you, will deplete your pranic energy. Over-functional mind depletes your pranic energy the most. By an over-functional mind, I mean is all the time some chatter is going on in your head. And you will realize one thing. Those who have a constant chatter in their mind, those who are constantly thinking about this, that, this thing, that thing, fears, insecurities, losing this, losing that, what if this happened, what if that happened, what if this person says this, or what if this person says that, and then I will say this, and then I will say that, if this person does this, then I will do this, if this happens, then I will do this. Some sort of future planning, past planning, something going on in your head all the time. That is what depletes 80% of your pranic energy. Nothing else depletes it like that. So what do you need to do to increase it? First of all, stop that damn hole. If you want to have some money in your pocket cannot have a hole. Okay? So first of all, stop all those holes. Externally as well as internally. Okay. So externally you can stop by running away or, dodging people, or not staying friends with such people, negative people, complainer kind of, or cribbing people, all the time saying negative things about themselves or other people, all the time having some kind of sob story, one or the other. Their morning starts with complaining about everything. Stay away from those kind of people. So externally you can control that way. And when it comes to sex, okay, you can minimize on that, or you can choose the right partner, or just choose not to have it at all, or not have it with this person or that person, and you can take care of that part as well. What about mind? What about mind? Which actually depletes, the mental chatter depletes it 80%. And that is what makes you age faster. People with anxiety, people with worrying kind of mind, worrying about everything and anything as if they are running the world. That is what depletes. So what to do about that? External things can be stopped. How to stop the internal one? For internal one, you have to do pranayama. That is the only thing. Pranayams are the way to put some kind of rein on your mind. The horses of mind need to be controlled. How to do it? Go do sit and do 30 minutes of pranayams every day. And if more the mental chatter, more the times you are doing the pranayam. Do 30 minutes 3 times a day. 30 minutes twice a day. Slowly over the period of time, say 2 months, 3 months down the lane, you will see a drastic change in yourself. You will have less anxiety attacks, less panic attacks, less fearfulness in your head. You will have less of all the crap. And then some of you have already reached a level where you have controlled the external factors. They are not depleting your pranic energy. You have controlled your mental chatter, and that is also not depleting your pranic energy. Now, from time to time, solidified chittavrittis, your mental, emotional, behavioral patterns, is what is going to knock you off. Knock you off of your pranic energy completely. Then you will focus on your mental, emotional, behavioral patterns, and you will start cracking them, breaking them one by one, by understanding them, by doing an introspection, by talking to your yoga teacher, by talking to your spiritual teacher, your guru, and understanding them in the right perspective. Okay, that way your pranic energy will reach the level of the cosmos. There is only one prana, there is only one pranic Shakti, and you will be able to reach that level where it never ends. Nothing impacts you, nothing takes away your pranic energy. You will reach that level. Otherwise, every now and then I have seen so many so-called spiritual people, so many yogis, they are so scared. What if I do this, my pranic energy will be gone? What if I do that? No, don't think just so much about, external. Keep on increasing it. Do the pranayam 3 times a day, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. It will be increased to an extent that nothing matters. Nothing outside and nothing inside matters. Okay. Namaste. Jai Shiva.